Hello, comrade.
Alright, let me start off this video by saying this is my opinion. I know it's pretty cliche and all. Yeah, it's my opinion. Yeah, everyone knows it's an opinion. I don't need to say it out loud, but just in case for all the morons out there, yeah, this is my opinion. I can, you don't have to agree with me. It's just my thoughts, my opinions. Plus, if you're overly hostile and you're gonna harass or bully someone over an opinion, you should just get off the internet in general. Go back to your safe space or something. So, is it okay to like or dislike the sequel trilogy? Absolutely yes. You know why? Because it's a subjective piece of art. I mean, you're allowed to have thoughts on it. It's art, it's subjective. And probably some of you are wondering, what the sequel trilogy is art? What the hell are you on? What are you talking about? If this is art, then Turkish Star Wars is art, or Turkish Superman is art. And to that I say, I have two things to say. Number one, Turkish Star Wars is art, by the way. Alright, it's pretty good. And number two, well, anything created with artistic integrity is considered art. My opinion, but you don't have to agree with it. It's just my opinion. I mean, yeah, you can still consider something art and still consider it bad art. There's good art and there's bad art. Like, for example. So, for example, let's take Little Timmy. Little Timmy or Little Todd, whatever generic name I give him. He goes to school. He draws something. He comes home and shows you his masterpiece. And you're there like, oh, it's pretty shit. It's pretty bad art, but you get it. Yeah, I think I confused it a little bit. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, in art, there is Leonardo DiCaprio's masterpieces. What do you mean DiCaprio's wrong? Isn't DiCaprio that painter or something? Wait, isn't Da Vinci some sort of climate change guy or something? Wait, he's a painter? Wait, DiCaprio's an actor? I thought one of those were climate change activists or something. Oh, okay. I'll fix it in post, will ya? So in art, there are masterpieces. They are absolute trash fires. For example, Citizen Kane, Empire Strikes Back, T2 Judgment Day, Godfather. Amazing movies. And then on the other hand, you have Turkish rip-off movies. As in not all Turkish rip-off movies, but probably all. The rip-off movies anyway. Now personally, I think it's pretty okay to talk about why you hate The Last Jedi or why you dislike the sequel trilogy in general. And I also think it's pretty okay to talk about why you like the movies, why you love them so much. Personally, I think it's okay. I think debating about art is extremely important. Art should be discussed about. It should be debated about in a calm and civil way. When it gets too hostile, gets too like political, oh, you're racist for not liking this. Oh, you gun-toting conservative. Just shut up with that shit. Like, stop it. And it all comes back to the subjectivity of art. And yes, I firmly believe that movies are art. Movies are literature. Literature is art. Jordan Peterson. I know saying his name probably upset some people and probably might leave you wondering that I'm a right-wing racist bastard or something. Well, let me tell you that I actually like The Force Awakens. So yeah, I think I probably, will let you confused here. To know what political stance I am standing on, well, stay tuned to the end of the video to find out. Not really, I hate politics. I just know some of his lines because, I like to know what people think about certain, like, popular films. I mean, all sides of the argument. Now, no matter what side of the argument you are, you have to agree that discussing or debating about art in a civil and calm way is pretty good. I think it's, it gives us a new perspective on art, how we view it, how we judge it. I think it's okay to have a civil and calm debate about it. But usually it doesn't at all. It just usually ends up with name calling. The standard stuff. Oh, this person doesn't like The Last Jedi. He's a racist bastard who votes for Trump and doesn't do shit. Probably complains about stuff, has so many guns, and probably beats his wife or something. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, he likes The Last Jedi. He is a soy boy SJW liberals, idiot, who probably liked, you know the rest of the argument. I don't want to get too political, but usually resorts in name calling, which isn't really good in my opinion. Name calling just makes the situation even worse for everyone. I think everyone gets more tense, everyone gets more hostile, and yeah, it creates sub communities in the Star Wars communities, as in it gets more divided and divided, and I think that's the worst part of all. Like, no, I don't want to pick a side. I don't want to be on the side of. I'm not gonna join some cult like, oh, the Last Jedi defenders or the Last Jedi haters. I don't want to. I'm a free man. Let me be on my own. I don't want to join any cult or something. Go away. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't make fun of anyone for their taste, but you shouldn't. But when it's among your friends or something, yeah, that's pretty fine. It's like having a fat friend. I mean, you can't tell fat jokes in public and all. That's rude. But you can tell it to your fat friend. Just make sure he won't get offended. Make sure he has a thick skin. Oh wait, he already has. Now, I personally think making thousands and posts and videos about why you like or dislike the sequel trilogy is personally fine, as in you can do whatever the hell you want. It's your YouTube channel, it's your account, you can do whatever you want. Personally, I don't advocate for the bullying of other people or personal harassment or something. Like, for example, take Mauler. I haven't seen all of his videos, but take his 2-hour long videos. Yeah, they might seem a little bit, oh, don't you have anything else to do? Well, number one, he can do whatever the hell he wants. It's his channel. And number two, I personally find his videos entertaining, if I'm being honest. Now let's take Red Letter Media or Mr. Plinkett Reviews. Those videos are extremely hilarious, nicely edited and all. And I pretty much enjoy them. I don't advocate for bullying or something, and I don't know if they bully people. I haven't watched all of the videos. I don't have that much time on my hand. And if you take on the if you look at the other side of the argument, the Last Jedi or the sequel trilogy defenders, well, their videos are pretty nicely put together too. They are really nicely edited, and it's really sweet to see they find something that really means a lot to them, or something really beautiful, and that's the most unique and amazing thing about art. We can see what others don't see, and others see what we can't see, and that's the best thing about art. And I think art, really needs to be discussed and debated about in a calm and civil way. It gives us a lot of perspectives, it gives us a lot of new outlook on things, and that's really beneficial, if I'm being honest. So that's pretty much it. If someone says you're wrong for liking or disliking the sequel trilogy or any subjective pieces of art in general, you look them right in the eye and say, no, you are wrong. You either agree or disagree about opinions about art. You can never say they are right or wrong. They are only popular, unpopular, or the ones you agree or disagree with. Now, there's that argument saying, why do we have to keep talking about Star Wars? There's so many more important stuff. First of all, I can, personally, and first of all, I think, and second of all, that's kind of the point. I mean, yeah, if we don't behave in a civil and calm way when talking about art, when are we gonna, take more serious things into hand? How are we gonna solve them? There are more serious problems in the world that need to be solved. And if we don't, behave in a calm way when debating about Star Wars and resort to name calling, I don't think we ever will be able to solve the world's problems, if I'm being honest. So, any final words I would like to say? Well, who cares? The holiday special is better anyway. See ya.
Fire at will, Commander. All to eat.